Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ruby Frankenstein. All right, y'all. Now you already know we've been going through this Ruby Frankenstein case for a while. It's actually wild out here, man. This lady is like she's like the woman that you don't want for a mom. Like, imagine having a mom and you're just like, nah, I don't want her. Pass. Like, I couldn't imagine that feeling. That's wild to me. But anyways, we're gonna continue on with this case. There's actually just a bundle of things that our beautiful people at Law and Crime have so graciously covered. So we're gonna go ahead and check this shit out real quick. As usual, grab everything you guys need, the snacks, the mota, whatever makes your heart sing. Sit down, grab a seat with me. Let's do this shit real quick.
We're learning shocking new details in the case of disgraced YouTube mom Ruby Franke. Court
Okay, look at that. She looks a little different. She looks fine in this picture. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. She looked a little crazy in her little, you know what I mean, in her 8-passenger big mommy smiles, but she looks all serious and like she's been through shit in life here. Like like she just finished the Alien movie or some shit. Okay, Miss Franke.
Documents now allege her business partner, Jody Hildebrandt, used rope to tie up Franke's children before pouring honey or pepper on their open wounds. Jody Hildebrandt is the founder of a therapy group called...
Okay, guys. Okay. Send her to jail, bro. To jail. I mean, case closed, right? Send her to jail. Like, jail time. Look at her. She got all up in that Ruby kitty and went crazy. Just brainwashed that woman. That is wild. Nah, bro. Rope? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing right now? What the and you mean to tell me I'm not running away the first time you rope me to some shit? That is what? Nah, bro. We're not going for that. See, that's what that kid was saying too. He was like, I don't know about you, brother and sister, but I'm getting the police. Oh no, you don't want me to do it? I'm escaping. That is crazy. Rope. And then let's sidebar over. You know, they have a segment called Sidebar in Law and Crime. Let's sidebar real quick. Fucking honey and cayenne. What does he have, a cold, bro? Like, what are we, bro? This lady is crazy.
Connections. When Ruby Franke stopped updating her YouTube channel 8-Passengers, she started collaborating with Hildebrandt, appearing in videos on the website and social media.
Anytime you think I want, fill in the blank, I don't care what it is, that is not love. Mm-hmm. Love is a gift that you offer because you have generated it inside yourself.
Man, look at her fingers. She need to get into the sunlight. Jesus, Lord, I know she's white, but look, geez, get into the sun, get a tan, sweetheart. What? Wow, that's crazy. Hey, you guys, go out into the sunlight every once in a while. It's good for you, okay? I'm not sure if where they are it's cold. It's probably cold as shit where they are. But if you have that luxury, get up out there. Come on now.
And how do you generate love? Well, the only way to generate love is you use your agency to choose principles of truth.
Hildebrandt and Franke use the platforms to talk about everything from childcare and parenting to mental health and marriage. But concerning tactics used by both women are now starting to come to light.
Online who hate me, who would like to cancel me, who would like to see me either burn in hell, as I have told, or disappear off the face of the earth. And I'm not going anywhere.
On August 30th...
Oh, you're going somewhere, sweetheart. You are going somewhere. Look at that house right there. That ain't no little small house. That looks all modest and shit. That's low key. That's not even low key. That's high key. A nice ass fucking home. I trust me. You go up in there, it's probably balling. So why you gotta do that shit, y'all? Like, I mean, just find something else to cover. Like, she already stopped posting on the 8-Passengers channel. This is another thing that I'm confused about here. She already slowed down on the 8-Passengers channel. Clearly, she doesn't need that for, I guess, money, or maybe she lost interest, and she's doing this other thing with Jody, right? why are we hog tying children out here? What's the point? It's Jody, huh? See, now I don't want to put all the blame on Jody because this is the mother. Like I said on stream, she pushed them out of her vagina. So guess what? They're yours. They're for you. You don't own them, but they're yours. All right. So I don't care what Jody told you. I don't care what your husband told you. Like, the husband is obviously like A and B to the ingredient. So like clearly he has some say. But Jody, no, bro. No exception. I don't care if she brainwashed you, made you like. I don't care.
Franke's 12-year-old son escaped from Jody Hildebrandt's home in Ivins, Utah. The boy had obvious wounds and had apparently been tied up with duct tape. He ran to a neighbor for help, asking for food and water and for the neighbor to call police.
We know there's been problems at this neighbor's house. He's a Mason. He's got tape around his legs. He's hungry and he's thirsty.
First responders found his younger sister inside Hildebrandt's home with similar injuries. In all, 4 Franke children were taken into custody by the Division of Child and Family Services. Nearly 1 month after
Look at
that news
house, yo. Look at that house. It's low key, but it's nice. Ugly as hell from the outside, but it's probably fire inside.
rocked the nation, we now know what multiple search warrants served on that property reveal. According to a warrant signed on August 30th, the victims told police that Jody Hildebrandt used rope to tie them to the ground. And when they had wounds from that rope, she used cayenne pepper and honey to treat them. Documents.
Bro, that just sounds like some torture shit. That doesn't even sound like a medicinal thing. That just sounds like, haha, fuck you, burn. Like, what the fuck? Like, does that have any medical property? Like, nah, bro. Like, she's just out here being a, like, what?
Also revealed that a third Franke child was inside the home and was reluctant to talk to police. Officers seized several items from the home, like tape, saran wrap, bandages, a brown and white rope, a bowl of red liquid, and 2 handcuffs. Officers also found the cayenne pepper and honey paste.
A bowl of red liquid. She's out here going crazy.
A second search warrant was signed for any and all cell phones, computers, tablets, laptops, and surveillance or other electronics that might have recorded what was going on in the home. A third search warrant reveals that the 10 and 12-year-old children were officially determined to be malnourished by medical professionals at the hospital. This week, though, we also saw another major development in the case as Hildebrandt voluntarily surrendered her professional therapy license. The Utah Division of Professional Licensing.
I mean, of course you're going to surrender that shit. What are you going to do? Say I'm still a fit therapist? Oh my God. Like, please get her out of the therapy world. Like, she needs to be far away from that. She needs to be in therapy on the receiving side. Like, what the like you have these kids not eating, bro? What type of animalistic shit is that? Like, man.
Says they have been working with Hildebrandt's lawyer, Douglas Terry, to secure the license since Hildebrandt's arrest back on August 31st. According to court documents, Hildebrandt was first licensed as a clinical mental health counselor in Utah in 2005. By 2012, she'd started Connections Classroom online, and right now, that website is still live. Hildebrandt, who is a devout Mormon, offered several different programs for individuals and couples. Several former clients and patients of Hildebrandt have now come out against her and her methods.
I was saying this on stream. Mormons are so like strict in everything they do. It's like commendable, but then there's the outliers where it's like, and I've seen this before. I'm from Belize. There's a lot of Mormons in Belize. Everybody's cool, grooving, Everybody's like, whatever. They're super strict. They do their thing. Everything seems to work for them, whatever. They do their own thing. They separate from everybody, because that's what they want. And they're cool people, but they just want to live with each other. Okay, cool. There's always the outlier where some crazy, weird shit happens. And the police has to go out there. And the police has to, like, come to a crazy scene because they're living in their own little country almost. Like, at least where I'm from. They're in their own little parameters and they basically have their own laws and everything. They're just doing their own thing, and every once in a while the police have to go out there over some wild shit that we look. It's about kids and it's about spouse. Usually it's about child or spouse, and it's some crazy. I'm not even gonna say what it is. The video might get demonetized. Wild shit. So that's all I'm saying. It's like they get so strict to the point where they could become kind of like scary.
Law and Crime Network spoke with Adam Steed, a Utah man who helped get Hildebrandt's license temporarily suspended in 2012. Steed was recently married with one child and another on the way, attending Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, when his bishop recommended he go to marriage counseling with his wife. He says Hildebrandt discussed personal details about him without his permission with leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Nope.
Steed spoke with Anjanette Levy for Law and Crime Network's Sidebar podcast.
Jodi Hildebrandt's more sophisticated than a normal person in a lot of ways. She evolved into what she became. You know, she would put us in a phase 1. There's phase 2 and phase 3 of the particular group she was in at the point. And phase 1, it wasn't very intense. It was lighthearted and fun. And, you know, think of like a PG movie or something, and a lady that's just charismatic and fun and teaching these principles about delusion, denial, and all this kind of stuff. Codependency, using small examples in people's lives where they didn't realize they were in this state, and the whole room laughing about it. That was phase 1. And it was, you know, couples, all happy couples thinking they were with this incredible lady. You know, when she separated the couples into all women and all men groups, then after she gained everyone's trust, then really bad things began to happen.
Damn.
And
phase 1 has the both of them, where she charms them, and then phase 2 has her separate the women from the men. That sounds like an American Horror Story show season. That sounds crazy. That she needs to be an American Horror Story. That shit, they could really play on that one and make a hit.
What's different in my case is that when I chose to leave this like cult-like group, Jodi tried to punish me, and she worked through BYU Honor Code Office and legal measures to try to hurt me.
What?
And I have the emails between my ex-wife and her planning out all this stuff, talking about what the real issues in our marriage were, and then them evolving that into something drastically different with allegations. So
that is crazy. When he said my ex-wife, my head dropped. I was like, damn, dog, she got her. She got her. That's fucking crazy. Well, okay, they probably already had problems anyway. They're in marriage counseling. But Jodi got her, man. They're planning shit out. So it seems like Jodi just kind of feeds off of the hatred for men. And that just seems like her MO. I don't want to put that on her, but it seems like she just hates men. And she tries to get men out of the woman's life. Like, that's what happened with 8 passengers, whatever, Ruby and whoever. Ruby might have been rough around the edges, but I'm not sure if Ruby was hog tying people. You know what I mean? She may have been rough around the edges, but Jodi saw that. She was like, ooh, I see potential. I see potential in you, girl. And then she took her over. And then now they're, separated. Soon to be, divorced now. I mean, no going back at this point. Unless Ruby has the most crazy defense on this planet. Like, Ruby was getting fed, like, forgetful juice every night, and just couldn't remember the kids were tied in the basement or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it's proven by doctors. She was getting lobotomized every night, and she put the lobotomy back every couple days. Like, shit. I don't know. But that's the MO, bro. Hate men, separate, thrive as women only. That's what it seems like to me. That's wild.
Totally destroy your life.
Wow.
And how that evolution happened from what they originally were like is just astounding. I had to come forward because when I heard that they were doing the same thing to those little kids that they did to me to hide their crimes, it was totally predictable. And I knew my records would just completely show the world the truth of how dangerous this lady really is. And clients that are close to her that are probably not really good people in the first place, but that she enhances their abilities under her guidance to do incredibly criminal things.
Law and Crime Network also sat down with Randy Kester, the attorney for Ruby.
Oh, we got Sleepy Joe. We got Sleepy Kester. Stop playing with Sleepy Kest, baby. I don't know why this man just irritates me every time he comes on screen. The man just irritates me, bro. I don't know why. Bro is just
Franke's
sleepy.
estranged husband, Kevin Franke. Kester says that after Ruby Franke initiated a separation between the couple, Kevin Franke received counseling from Hildebrandt.
During the separation, Kevin was attending men's groups that were facilitated by Jody, and during those groups, he was being downgraded and diminished, and told how bad he was, and that he needed to repent, and that the best way to repent was to not infect his family with his problems, and so that's why you need to stay away. He wasn't the only one in those men's groups that was undergoing exactly what he was undergoing at her suggestion and recommendation.
Just so I get a better idea of what these men groups are, would that be, what would that entail? They're going to like a group and kind of talking about things? Who are the people who are kind of like laying down the law, so to speak?
Jody. And they were Zoom meetings. I don't think they ever met together personally, even though maybe a sponsor of someone would meet personally, but sporadically.
The Division of Professional Licensing confirmed Hildebrandt's license was suspended with limitations for 18 months. Eventually, though, it was reinstated. If all that wasn't enough, a third bombshell revelation left audiences shocked when it was revealed a panic room was found inside Hildebrandt's.
Nah. They were, oh shit. Hide the kids. Somebody's coming over. Hide the kids. Wow.
Ivan's Utah home.
Hey, LT, there's a panic room inside the garage. Downstairs, underneath the garage.
Radio recordings from the Santa Clara Ivans Police Department captured the dramatic moments when first responders found it.
He says it's a large room, it's a panic room.
There were even concerns that other children could be inside.
Simple, we've got it, but we can't get into it. My guess is that would be where they're at.
We reached out to the Santa Clara Ivans Police Department for more information about that panic room, but we're told they can't release anything else while the investigation is still open.
No, that shit is crazy. A panic room. Now, the lawyers obviously for them is gonna say like, oh, that just came with the house, or oh, they just need that because they're very rich and they need a panic room. Watch the prosecution find evidence of some foul shit happening in there. Watch it. Just wait for it, man. It's gonna be a wild case, y'all. But anyways, people, I'm logging out. It was crazy. The Ruby Franke case. I should say more so the Jody Hildebrandt / Ruby Franke case is heating up, y'all. I'll tell you that much. But anyways, people, I love you guys, man. 10K, we fucking made it. We made that shit. Give me the 20K, man. Why aren't we at 11 right now? No, I'm playing. You guys are awesome. But anyways, man, stay inside, stay safe. I love you guys. I'm out of here.